Hey Royal Family, it's KHOU. I am Queen Supreme, and I'm back at you again for another video. Now, I have not forgot about Maleah Davis at all. However, the news that's coming out on the case, because there's not much details, is very sparingly. However, I've been keeping an eye on the news, been vetting things myself that I've been getting through my email, as well as things that I've been just finding on my own, and this Munchausen by proxy thing keeps bothering me. I do feel like Brittany shows signs of Munchausen by proxy, and I am getting everything together so that we can go live and we can look into Munchausen by proxy a great deal. Now, there are 2 news clips that I want to bring to you today. However, not much information, but the search has continued. So with no further ado, let's look into the search for Maleah Davis. Let's go.
All over Houston refused to give up on Maleah Davis. The 4-year-old girl was last seen alive more than 3 weeks ago. Her stepfather is charged with tampering with the corpse, but so far the little girl has not been found.
In an exclusive interview, Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo told us he believes Maleah is dead, and he hopes the tips from the public don't dry up.
Yeah, this afternoon volunteers went back out to search. Jessica Bohr live in West Houston with the latest on that. Jess.
Rick, searchers came out here to Patterson Road, right near North Eldridge Parkway. They came out here, they called authorities after finding a cell phone on the side of the road here. It's not clear what drew them to this specific location. Now, Tim Miller, the president and founder of Texas EquiSearch, says the volunteers are not part of his group. This afternoon, a spokesman for Harris County Constable 5 says the searchers called precinct deputies about the phone. Deputies responded. They called Houston police, who then collected the phone. Now, a spokesman for HPD tells us that all indications are that the phone is not connected to the Maleah Davis case. The attention on the phone and this very area, however, has prompted a new wave of volunteers to come here to try to find any evidence connected to Maleah Davis. This is far from where official ground searches were conducted for the little girl in Sugar Land weeks ago. You might recall she was first reported missing by her stepfather, Darian Vence, now charged with tampering with a corpse. There is an unaccounted for time gap between when Vence claimed she was abducted by 3 men and when he showed up at a hospital to seek treatment for an alleged injury by the men.
She could be anywhere. She could be a mile from the house or 100 miles. She could be in El Paso within that time frame.
Now, Chief Acevedo told KHOU in an exclusive interview that it is important to keep attention on this case, on the Maleah Davis case, and that he hopes tips from the public do not dry up. He also says he believes the child's stepfather, Darian Vence, knows where her body is. The reward for information in this case, the reward that leads to finding little Maleah, has been raised to $20,000. You're live in West Houston this afternoon. Jessica Bohr, KHOU 11 News. Ron?
Thank you so much, Jessica Bohr.
Now, I didn't know about the thing going up to, you know what I'm saying, 20,000. I'm imagining that, okay, because initially they had put it at 5,000. Crime Stoppers had put the reward for an arrest in Maleah Davis's case to 5,000, and then the HPD, Houston Police Department, matched it. So I think that they just again matched that, and then they matched it again. Because I didn't hear anything about the award being upped besides from KHOU 11. But there is another one that I want to look at. All right, now let's take a look at this one from KHOU 11. Let's go.
A false alarm today in the search for Maleah Davis. A cell phone found by the search group in West Houston turned out to be nothing. Now police and their partners at Texas EquiSearch worry about what's next. They believe untrained volunteers could cost Maleah justice. But how and why? They explained it to Larry Seward, who is live downtown. Larry.
Well, Ron, I'll tell you that in this case, police and searchers, as you mentioned, concerned They say anyone who is reporting evidence finding evidence without proof is jeopardizing this case.
They found a cell phone in the attic's reservoir, connected it to Maleah Davis's disappearance without proof, then alarmed police.
Number one, I knew we weren't out there searching.
And the man who founded Texas EquiSearch, who is ticked off by clumsy tips from untrained volunteers who sometimes live stream their work to find Maleah.
You're searching, God bless you, but are you doing this for the right reason? Or do you just want to put out there so everybody says what a great person you are because you're out there searching because your ego's too damn big? This isn't about ego whatsoever. It's about a little girl that's missing.
Miller's people train weeks to search. In 20 years, they've recovered the remains of 256 people. They're working closely with HPD on Maleah's case. And with leads drying up, Miller worries about what's next.
If she's found, if there's evidence, we can't have some inexperienced people that's going to contaminate some evidence and somebody's going to walk on this case.
Detectives say their only suspect, Darian Vince, Maleah's stepdad, was missing for 24 hours. They have no idea where he went, leaving a 10-hour drive radius to find evidence stretching from West Texas, along the border, north to Kansas, and as far east as Panama City, Florida. Authorities need better leads to narrow it down for any new search.
We really don't have an area that we need to be going to yet. Are we going to get there? I'm pretty optimistic we're going to get there.
Until then, he and police hope those trying to help do it the right way.
Let's be clear here, Houston police, they do want tips reported to Crime Stoppers. Those tips are vetted, it's anonymous, and there is a $20,000 reward tonight for information leading to Maleah Davis. Ron?
Let's hope they can get some more tips. Thank you so much.
It just seems like this story just is like all these turns and nobody has no answers, and I get it that HPD can't just you know, go and arrest people and slap charges on people, but it's a lot of evidence pointing that Brittany's involved. It's things that they can do, as well as it's sad that you know, these volunteers, that dude that was on there that was talking in the first news clip, he had I had put a video on my channel of him, and it's really sad if they just go and they're just looking and they're disturbing evidence without knowing how to secure it. You can damage this whole case. Like, this is not a game at all, like, period, point blank. So if you are searching and you find something that you question, do not touch it, anything like that. I salute EquiSearch a lot. I've been following them for years, as I've followed cases even before I made YouTube videos on missing children or missing persons. It's just always something that's bothered me, next to abuse. However, you know, if people are just doing this or looking into the Maleah Davis case, again, I'll say it again, for clout or acknowledgement or whatever, it's not about you. It's about this little girl and being missing and all that. Like, we need to really get serious about this. We're going on 4 weeks soon that this girl has been gone, and no leads, no answers. Police really are acting like they don't have much. I'm not saying that I don't like the police chief, I forgot his name, of Houston police, but I think that there's definitely things that he could do to you know, kind of get this case going and get more answers out here. If you are calling in tips, please don't just call in bullshit tips. This, again, is about a little girl that's helpless, whether she's alive or gone. She deserves justice. She needs to be helped regardless. We need to find her remains, or we need to find her. And it's sad that this case is kind of fading out, and that is what happens in cases like this. However, I will continue to bring you information on this case, as I've done since day one. So with that said, Royal Family, I just want to let you guys know that I will continue to look into it, of course, but I'm also planning to go live soon from Cash Me Out. I am Queen Supreme 369, either tonight or tomorrow. about this case, and we can just chat it up and look at information and refresh ourselves and keep the light on for Maleah Davis. So if you're not subscribed to Cash Me Out, I am Queen Supreme. Please head over there, Queen Supreme 369. Please head over there and sub. And I have some things that I want to bring to the table that it's just things that I picked up on. Obviously, I'm not able to diagnose somebody. However, there's things that we need to look at, and these things have presented themselves in other cases. So I think it's fair that we take a look at these things. And with no further ado, Royal Family, I'm gonna get out of your hair for now and try to figure out what's going on. Am I ready to present to the Royal Family? Again, I want to go live, and I will. So with that said, stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable, stay woke, and I will definitely see you in another video. Much love.